It is in perilous times that battles must be reported, for all to judge. Here is a 9th Age battle between highborne elves and sylvan elves again. The fight is to hold the center. The highborne elves choose their side in a dawn assault. The sylvan elves drop everything first. With vanguarding forest rangers. The highborne elves choose to put their white lion block, their most dangerous assortment, in the field. This shelf appliance is naturally a wall. If you want to know more, please don't scan the code. We do not embrace modern utilities of any kind while playing war games. The highborne elves player has changed his mind and puts the sea guards in the field, with the white lions a bit off to the side, and queen's guards in behind. Bolt rovers there. Let's see where the dragon, silver elves, and sky sloop come out.
Du dropper han prinsen din?
The sylvan elves struggle their way forwards. Out of their forest domain, there are 3 forests on this map, and towards the fields and mountains of the highborne elves.
Tar du skyting?
Unity Divergence blasts off 11 sea guards or so. 10 sea guards. The highborne elves advance. The silver elves just have to march forwards to get out of a pinch, because the forest guards, even though they're within breath attack range from the dragon and will be shot at, are immune to panic and might pose a threat to the silver elves unless they get away from every single forest guard. In the highborne elves turn 1, the treeman is hit by sky sloops. The sky sloops fire and loses 1 wound. Other than that, the forest rangers were the target of all the highborne fire. Even the breath attack from the dragon killed the very last forest ranger, exactly 14 of them. The bolt rovers were firing off. The queen's companions were firing. The queen's companion, the queen's guards. Everything except the sky sloop. Mostly had soft cover. Now Sylvan's turn 2. The sylvan elves choose to charge the silver elves with the avatar. It's a failed charge. They run behind the sea guards. The redirect from the avatar into the sea guards causes a stand and shoot reaction, no wounds. The droids charge the eagle and overrun into the white lions. They get Oaken Throne and Perception of Strength cast on them. No other damage from the spells or shooting. A great rearrangement of the battlefield, with all 2 of the forests moved this turn as well. And the highborne elves have to pull out their normal common genius. You know, other races call it common sense. They speak of common sense. Highborne elves need common genius to resolve their great difficulties with existing in this base world of war and mayhem. Before we take a break after the second round, the droids hit the white lions hard, killing 10 of them. They were distracting in the first round, the white lions. The droids had strength 5 and hatred, but when the white lion struck back...
Yeah, but I also saved 4 from the hereditary.
4 of those 14 original wounds were saved by the hereditary, One wound was saved by armor save only. And the 18 white lions struck back and killed 11 droids. They had a +1 to wound from the bound spell Rod of Battle. Very important.
+1 to hit.
+1 to hit. From Rod of Battle. And they made the droids break, since they lost by 1. They fled, and they were caught in pursuit. Now let's see where they end up before we take a break for tomorrow. Look at this. The white lions leap forwards after killing the droids, proudly owning the battlefield and holding the center at the end of turn 2. We've just removed the marker. However, in turn 3 for the Sylvan Elves, the Wild Huntsmen are within auto charge range, as are the Heath Riders. Maybe the droids can come in from the flank if the Blade Dancers choose to charge the Queen's Guards to get out of the way. So the White Lions did the noble thing.
They took a huge risk. Yeah.
So it was kind of a battle where the droids were the worst enemy of the White Lions, but the White Lions pulled through anyway.
Yeah, I have to admit I forgot about hatred. So I thought that when you were hitting on 5s and I had the hereditary up,
of course,
I thought I would be in a very good position with hitting on 2s and wounding on 2s. But then when you hit on so many and did 14 wounds, I thought I would definitely lose that battle. Then I got lucky and won by 1, and you rolled. You are playing without a battle standard bearer, so you rolled high and fled. But even then, it was. I don't know if it was a good move. It was definitely a risky move to pursue.
Yeah.
Because
absolutely.
it was just my 2 die against your 2 die.
Yeah.
And if you had rolled higher than me, then you would still be alive with your droids. You could cast Summer Growth next turn, and my Lion Guard would be in deep shit in here.
Exactly.
But I had to gamble because I thought the battle so far was going very bad for me. And it's still far from over. I think you have some good pressure, but at least I am in a little better position now than I was before.
Maybe you said you were discontent with the deployment and felt very pressured by the Sylvan Elves.
Yes, I think after your first movement phase, I saw that I had deployed really badly. So it was hard for me. I felt, because of my deployment, it kind of was a uphill battle for me from turn 1. And when you got off the what's the spell called?
The Unity Divergence.
Yes, and killed the 10 Sea Guards. It was a horrible start for me.
Of course, you have a shooting army.
Yeah.
And losing 10 bowmen before you can shoot the first round.
Yeah, but I'm pretty happy with the shooting because I've been able to pick off 1 unit each turn. Shooting and magic. In
turn 2, the highborne elves shot down the Blade Dancers to a man. All 7 Blade Dancers fell to all the shooting.
So I feel I kind of removed some of the pressure here.
Yeah.
The immediate pressure. You of course still have these horse units.
How do you like meeting this pushing Sylvan list with the shooting highborne elves?
It's very difficult because you have so much cover from the forest and the other terrain.
Exactly.
And then your units are
immune to
hard target and stuff like that. And you also have the possibility to heal. So I have to really focus my fire. And if I'm unlucky and don't kill the entire unit, then you can just... Then you have Summer Growth and Unity in the Divergence next turn. So either you just get your unit back to full strength and my shooting phase meant nothing, or you kill 1/3 of my unit.
Exactly.
And it's very, very hard and very fast and hard pushing army.
But you said you would also have moved a bit more aggressively with all the riders on the Sylvan side?
Yeah. I think keeping both of your riders back in reserve was a bit too passive. So I agree with keeping one of them, because my dragon was positioned here earlier, and it it was within charge range of the Tree Father Ancient.
Yeah.
But then you had these for counter charge.
Yeah, I didn't need both for counter charge.
No, so the other units could be like up here at this moment.
Exactly.
Just adding pressure to my backline.
That's right, and then you wouldn't have had the possibility of shooting down all the blade answers. You'd have to focus on them as well. Even though they fall more easily without the hard targets. We're back tomorrow.